Manoj Jayaweera from EMJAY International Private Limited. Currently, I am working as a Senior Manager ICT. EMJAY International Private Limited is one of the leading apparel manufacturer in Sri Lanka. In our company, we have more than 500 endpoint devices, but in our ICT team, so we have only 7 team members to manage all these 500 devices, and they need to manage the entire infrastructure. Before we use this Endpoint Central product, so we were using another product, but we faced a few difficulties. Actually, the main challenge was during the pandemic situation, most of the users start working from home, so it was very difficult to manage those users and to deploy patches to those computers. That was one of the main challenge we faced during that time. Before we purchased Endpoint Central, so we evaluated a few products, but those products when we evaluate that, so we realize that Endpoint Central, so they have a few advanced features, like they have a remote gateway facility, as well as they have distribution server facility. So because of that reason, so we were using remote gateway server, so we were able to manage all the users who are working from home. So we were able to deploy patches, and we were able to manage their computers without any problem. So that's one of the reason to go with Endpoint Central. Our main data center is located in head office, that's in Colombo, and we have 4 factories in the remote areas. So one of the another main challenge we faced was when deploying patches to the computers in factory locations. It's consume more bandwidth when deploying patches to the computers. When implementing Endpoint Central setup, what we did was we implemented distribution server concept. So what we did was we implemented distribution servers in all 4 factory locations. So by using that setup, so we were able to overcome that bandwidth consumption issue when deploying patches to the client machines. Before we implemented Endpoint Central, we did patch deployment manually. So it took about per month, it took about 2 weeks to complete the patch deployment process. But once we implement Endpoint Central, so we have automated all the patch deployment process, and so actually we don't want to get involved for that. So we need to just monitor the process. That's all. Once we implemented the patch automated process, it saved time, effort and money. Overall, this is one of the best product, and personally I would say if someone is looking for remote access and the patch deployment, this is one of the best tool in the market.